Man, did you have something else y'all wanted to talk about today, man? This is been a week.
Man, this is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about why both my quarterbacks in fantasy both took a shit this week, and I ended up losing to my mans by 9 points in fantasy football. And it wouldn't have mattered which quarterback I put in. That shit trash. And I don't like how, you know what I'm saying, that shit is basically just based on injuries and luck of the draw type shit. But my niggas in the group chat be talking crazy shit because I don't be participating. But this is why right here. So I'm just complaining about fantasy football. That's all I got.
I've never played fantasy football in my life, but that's football in general. It's all conducive of who's injured, who's hurt, who's in, who's availability.
That's it.
Available. Now you have some people that are very consistent, but you got to realize that the NFL is based on figuring you out.
Like, right, because they be giving projected points on my quarterbacks. Like, yeah, this nigga gonna get 20 fantasy points. This nigga gonna get 22 fantasy points. And then in the real game, he gets 3. I'm like, come on, dog. Like, I'm supposed to be able to trust what the app is telling me.
I really deep dive in that fantasy shit. Like, I'm a football fanatic. I know if I play fantasy, I probably would do really well because I'm a deep dive. I'm gonna look at everything. I'm gonna look at, does this quarterback play good indoors? Does he play bad out? Where is he playing? You know, Jeff Goff, historically, as of right now, doesn't really play well outdoors. Yeah. So I wouldn't necessarily be like, oh, Jeff Goff about to throw for 400 yards in February at Soldier Field. Like, you got to know and put some intel into what the fuck are you doing. Like, who is the opponent? Like, oh, such and such going to run for 100 yards. Well, why? Okay, well, no, I know he's not because he missing 3 offensive linemen.
Right. So yes.
Like, that ain't gonna add up. Like, man, that shit is like all about paying attention. And what these gamblers hope is that you're not a fanatic, that you're just a casual, and that's how they make their money, off the casual person.
Oh, we're not playing for bread. We playing purely for shit talking. That's it. So, you know, I can take that, you know.
And that's probably why I never played fantasy football. Because
I'm not playing for bread. Fuck that.
Like, I want to win something and not no weak ass fantasy trophy. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, I get why people love it because they love sports, they love football. But
yeah,
you know, as I get older, I only watch the teams I like. Like, I don't even really like, and I'm gonna be honest, I stopped watching NFL in general. It's like, oh, I'm gonna just watch an NFL game if it ain't the playoffs 12, 13 years ago. Yeah. All I watch is the Lions. I try to catch every.
You sound like my pops. That's exactly what he do. Like, he watches nothing but the Lions, and then he watches the playoffs. That's it.
And I could give a shit less about everybody else.
What about the NBA? You watch you?
I watch way more college football because it's way better to me. Like, it's way better than the NFL to me because you're still having kids that are playing with more passion. I think all this mega conference shit, because I gotta go, but I think all this mega conference shit and NIL. No, it got a little bit.
All right. Okay.
I think this mega conference shit and the NIL shit is gonna make college football be more like the NFL, which I don't think is gonna be a good thing. But hey, I'm all for players getting paid. I just wish they had a better system because now I try to tell people, like, I think it's going to have an inverse effect in the NFL. It's going to get more data because what has happened a lot of times is you draft kid A, but kid A never had no money. And then as soon as you give him a check, he doesn't have motivation no more. So I think that's going to help the NFL because as some of these NIL deals reaches 7 figures, now at 18, you might be able to see, like, oh, dude signed.
He got a little bit of money. He got a little bit of back. He got a little paper.
And now he ain't going as hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that's going to be a thing.
You know, like, you know, my thing is that nobody's talking about, and I hate to say it because, you know, the athletes ain't all black or none of that, but the majority of these athletes are black. And what I'm hoping and praying is that somebody's teaching these kids about taxes. And 8 years from now, we're not about to have 200 people going to jail for tax evasion. Like, I just hope they're educating them on everything that comes with receiving a check.
Yeah, for sure.
I pray they're doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely need that for sure, for sure.